Hello and welcome back to Academic Talk. So, the podcast where we talk about big ideas in simple English. Well, I'm really happy to see you again, whether you are learning English or looking for useful knowledge or just curious about the world, things like that. Well, we are here for you. So, today, let's talk about something that's changing the way we move from place to place. Is something you might see on the roads more and more. Yes, we're talking about something like electric vehicles or EVs, things like that. Yeah, let's dive in. Well, what is an electric vehicle? I would say electric vehicle or EV is a car that runs on electricity instead of petrol or diesel. Instead of a gas tank, it has a battery instead of an engine that burns fuel. It has an electric motor, things like that. So instead of going to a gas station, you charge the car with electricity, just like you charge your phone. And yes, you can plug it in at home, at work, or at a public charging station. Some famous electric vehicles include the Tesla, Nissan Leaf, BYD Dolphin, things like that. And now almost every big car company is making EVs like Toyota, Ford, BMW, and even Porsche. So why are EVs becoming popular? So I would say there are the few reasons why EVs are becoming more popular around the world. First, they are better for the environment. Yes, normal cars produce carbon dioxide or CO2, which is a greenhouse gas. This gas goes into the air and causes global warming. Well, EVs don't produce this kind of pollution when they drive, so they are seen as more eco-friendly. Yeah, second thing, EVs can be cheaper in the long run, even though they can cost more to buy. Electricity is cheaper than petrol in many countries. Also, electric cars have fewer moving parts, so that need less repair and maintenance. So the third thing is technology is improving. In the past, EVs couldn't drive very far, but now some cars can go 400 or even 600 kilometers on one charge. That's more than enough for most people. And let's not forget that they are run to drive. EVs are quiet, smooth, and fast. The power goes to the wheels immediately, so acceleration feels quick and exciting. Well, now let's look more closely at the environment. Many people choose electric vehicles because they want to help the planet, maybe. And that's a good thing, right? EVs don't have a tailpipe, right? A tailpipe. So they don't make air pollution. When they drive, this means cleaner air in cities and fewer health problems for people, especially children and older people. But we should also ask, is an EV 100% clean? Well, not exactly. Making the battery use a lot of energy, right? And if the electricity used to charge the car comes from coal or oil, then there's still some pollution. So the best result is when EVs are charged using clean energy like solar or wind power. Some countries like Norway are very good at this. In Norway, most electricity comes from water power and most new cars are electric. See that? And the goal is to make everything cleaner, not just the car but also the electricity. So let's look at a few real examples. In Thailand, EVs are getting more popular. The government supports them with tax discounts and lower prices, you can now see charging stations at malls, gas stations, and condos. Chinese car companies like BYD and NEDA are investing in Thailand factories, and more Thai people are thinking about buying their first EV. Yeah. So in Europe, countries like the Netherlands and Germany are building strong EV infrastructure. You can drive across the country and find charging stations along the highway. In China, the EV market is growing faster than anywhere else. They are producing affordable cars that are helping more people switch from petrol to electric. Yeah. So even though EVs sound great, there's still challenges. So the first one is price. EVs can still be expensive for many people, but prices are becoming down slowly. The second, charging. In some areas, it's hard to find a charging station, or maybe charging take too long. That's why fast charge stations are important. The third, battery life. What happens when a battery gets old? Some people worry about battery waste and how to recycle all EV parts. Well, governments and companies are working on this problem. Some are building better batteries, others are making more charging points, and some are finding ways to reuse or recycle old batteries. Well, what about the future? The future of EVs look very bright. Some experts say that by the year 2035, many countries will stop selling petrol cars completely. That means only electric cars or hybrid cars will be available. Also, companies are working on solid-state batteries, which are safer, lighter, and charge faster. This could make EVs even better. And another trend is shared electric transport, like electric buses, scooters, or even flying cars. Funny. Can you imagine riding in an electric flying taxis one day? As cities grow and traffic becomes a problem, electric transport will help make our cities quieter, cleaner, and more sustainable. So, should you buy an EV? If you're thinking about getting an electric car, here are a few questions to ask. Do you have a place to charge it at home or nearby? Do you drive a lot each day? Do you want to save money on fuel over time? Are there government incentives in your country? If you answer yes to most of these, then an EV might be a good choice for you. But even if you don't buy one now, it's good to learn about them, because electric vehicles will be a big part of the future, not for now. Okay? It's okay for now. So, electric vehicles are not just a trend, they are part of a global movement to change how we live, move, and protect our planet. We still have work to do, but things are moving fast. The best part or not, you already learned about it. So you're asking questions, you're staying informed. That's the first step to build a better future. So I would say that's it for electric vehicles. Well, let's finish with 3 useful words for today's episode. The first one is battery. Battery is a device that stores and gives the power. For example, the EV runs on a big battery that you can charge. The second is pollution. Pollution means dirty air, water, or land that can harm people and nature. For example, EVs have reduced air pollution in cities, things like that. The last one is sustainable. We talk about sustainable lots of time. Sustainable means something that can continue without hurting the environment. For example, we need more sustainable ways to travel. Yeah, we learn about sustainable a lots of episodes, lots of times, okay? And yeah, I would say thank you for joining me today on Academic Talk. If you enjoyed this episode about electric vehicles, and don't forget to subscribe and share it with a friend. Learn English while learning about the world is a smart way to go. Okay? But if you want to know more, okay, let's stay tuned for the next episode and take care, keep learning, and see you in the next episode. I would say that's it for today. Bye for now.